Alrighty then, you are balanced on 3 Maxwell House empty containers of grits. So try not to fall in this pot. But I'm gonna make an Italian loaf of bread that I hand knead for our red beans and rice. And this red bean and rice here has an attitude. I only use Camellia red beans. There's 2 pounds in here. But look at my honkin' ham bone. This is already radical and it's only been cooking an hour. This is some happy Cajun stuff right here. If you are down and feeling blue, this will snap you right out of it. But let's hand knead. I'm a hand kneader, that's what I do. I love to knead bread. Some Italian loaf of bread to go with it. Oh yeah. So we have 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. If you're using envelopes, that is 1 envelope, like Fleischmann's, something like that. 1 cup of water that I put my little tiny thermometer in to make sure it was, you want to be between, I'd say 105, 115. I happen to like 110. This is instant yeast that I keep in my refrigerator. This is a very easy thing to do. Of course, you can do it with a dough hook. I happen to really enjoy kneading bread, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna agitate this a little bit, and then we'll move on to our other stuff. But yours, if it's not instant yeast, it'll generally foam up. Give it about 5-10 minutes. And in the case of using the ones in the envelope, and I have in the past gotten ones that were dead and did not foam up, so that's why I moved to instant yeast. I need things that are kind of knuckle dragging. Keep it simple. Don't want to waste no flour, okay? I have put a teaspoon of sugar in here to feed our yeast. It's been agitated, it's sat here. I'm gonna put in 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm just using an olive oil, and I love to use this little Danish bread thingamabobber. So now, our goal is we had 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, like the amount in the package. Now we're gonna go up, we're gonna add 1 cup at a time of flour. Perhaps use 2 1/2 cups, but we're gonna add it slow and mix it because we're gonna need this out on my very clean countertop. My hands are clean, everything is clean. Just love this little whiskey. Let's get some more flour in here. So that is a cup of flour in here now, but you don't know if you'll need a full 2 1/2 cups. You can do the same thing with a spoon or stick it in your mixer. So now we're adding a big 1/2 cup, and I have my flour bin out, so if I need more flour. It is a chilly for us on the coast, but a sunshiny day. But my red beans cooking over there will put a little humidity out, so you never know. Let's do uno más. Oh, come together nice. Ooh, see? We're getting somewhere now. Move your bowl to the side. Scrape down easily with this. And this will be sticky, but let's get a little more flour in here and see where we are. So this is gonna be an Italian loaf of bread. And I'm a Cajun, I'm not that crazy about French bread. Oh yeah, perfection. Okay, so it's pulled away from our sides. We got a nice little funky mass here. So let's go ahead and get some flour on our countertop. Of course, I spilled some. It's who I am. It's what I do. You'll do this in the privacy of your own kitchen, and nobody will know the big fat mess you make. All right. We're gonna get some on our hand. That's what I told you, gotta wash your hands. Remember? I keep mine clean. So we are gonna fold over towards us, rotate, fold it in and push it. Ooh, I love to knead bread. Oh, I forgot my bench scraper. So you can use one of these, turn it around if it starts getting sticky on your surface, but I just add more flour. Push it towards you, make a quarter turn, push it towards you, and I'm pushing it with the bottom of my hand. So this will usually take anywhere between 8 and 10 minutes. You won't have to watch that, but it feels so good. I like to knead bread. You might like to knead bread too. You don't know if you haven't done it. So I'm gonna keep on kneading. I'll turn you off for a minute, and then I'll bring you back while I have fun with my soft, beautiful piece of dough. Oh yeah. And there's also a teaspoon of salt in this, because if you don't put any salt in your bread will not have any flavor. So in this case, salt is our friend. So it is where I want it. So I'm gonna form it into a cute little ball, and I'm gonna place it into that same bowl that I mixed it in, that I have put some olive oil on. Let it sit here in the middle. Let me wash my hands. So I sprayed a little bit of oil on the top. Now I'm gonna take a dampened in the center tea towel, cover it, and in my case, to keep it out of a draft, I'm gonna set it inside my oven with the oven light on. Of course, if you have a proof setting on yours, you can use that. And we'll see how long it takes to double in size. It usually takes 1 hour on this. It's a basic, easy, pretty much no-fail Italian bread loaf for me. So I'll bring you back when it has risen. And let's see if you can see, so we can tell that it will have filled our bowl and come up on the sides. We'll punch it down, knead it, and then we'll shape it into a long loaf. Easy peasy. If I can do it, you can do it. I ain't nothing but a little mouse. And this is where your little bench scraper, these are like $8 on Amazon. Comes in handy to scrape up off of my countertop, and I can just whip it right, boom, shakalaka, into my trash can. Now I'm gonna super clean, brand new rag when I do it again before I put out more flour to shape it after it has risen. So I'll be back, do something fun. Alrighty then, been about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, this is what I love about bread baking. We have created an entity here. Man, it is alive. So we're gonna punch it down. Oh, I love it. Ooh, and I gotta tell you something. I found a new channel. This girl is so cute, and she can cook. She made some beautiful rolls, gave a great tutorial on frying chicken. It is Melina Brock's Cooking. I'll put a link in the About section. Man, I think her channel's only like 2 months old, but she can cook. Very funny, very cute, very skilled in the kitchen. Doing some really interesting videos you might want to check out. I don't think I can ever have enough cooking channels to watch. So let me pour this out of here. Give me a little bit of flour. Oh, so pretty. Ooh. I love dough. I love it. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna shape this into a loaf. And my red beans are looking wicked, wicked good. Let's make sure we get all our air out. Feels so nice. And I'll cut some slits in the top, and I will be putting an egg white wash. What I do is I just put aluminum foil on a cookie sheet, and I wipe a little bit of olive oil in it. But this will need to rise probably about 30, 45 minutes. Sometimes I just roll it out. You can actually use your rolling pin. I don't quite get that. I just wiggle it around like a big old worm. Kind of stretch it out with my hands. And I will place it on this oiled sheet and put a few slits in it. And before it goes in the oven, I'll put my egg white wash on it. It will only cook at, what do I do, 400? Yeah, 400 degrees, about 20 minutes. It's so cute. It's alive. All right, so it's not hard so far, is it? If I can do it, you can do it. Nice. So if you slits, you can do it down the middle if you want. I put a little olive oil on the tip of my knife. Makes it a little easier to drag through. You're not going deep. We're just gonna score it. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna get it on my sheet. So with the same tea towel I used in the bowl, and it is still damp, I'm just gonna cover it. I just wet this down the center. I'm gonna cover it, and in this case, I'm just gonna leave it right here on the island. So about 20, 30 minutes, we'll come and get it in the oven. Okay, let's see what it looks like under here. Oh, look, it's a little fatty. I love it. Oh, let me turn the light on. Maybe you could see. Here we go. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I've got me a little egg white. Oh, and this will make you laugh, but this is how I roll. I go over to the sink, because I'm on a septic tank. I just drop into my sink the, the yolk. No, I dropped the white in and then was standing there with the yolk in my hand. So I had to get another egg. I was like, yep, there is a senior moment. Oh, see it move? This is an entity. This is why I love to make bread. It is alive. Oh, and when you go, if you go check out Melina Brock's cooking, she doesn't make those kind of mistakes of dropping her egg white down the sink and just standing there. And if you would put in the comments that Mouse Toes sent you, let's freak her out because she's a new channel. She's very shy, okay? And she'll be like, oh my God, I got new people at my channel. And she's probably gonna let me have it, but it'll be okay. I'm not too worried. She can fuss at me, but I like a new cooking channel and I love watching people make rolls. She is so skilled in the kitchen. I learned a lot just from her frying chicken leg video. So I'm not too old to learn new skills. So 400 degrees, about 20 minutes. This is going in my oven. I'm gonna put it on convection and let that heat circulate around it. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. It's gonna be yummy with my red beans. Alrighty then, 20 minutes. It did not stick for even a minute on the aluminum that I oiled. Oh, it's hot. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let it cool about 10 minutes. Then we'll cut it and see what we think. Oh, so pretty. It's gonna suck up my red bean gravy so good, yeah. All right, I'm not waiting a full 10 minutes because my butter wants to do this. Good Lord. Oh. Oh, that is a pretty thing. How about that? Oh yeah. I'm gonna try some with a little butter. Not margarine, butter. Butter is my friend. I love the butter. Oh, on a hot piece of bread, good Lord, a little chilly outside. Oh, yeah. Righteousness. I might have to dip some of that right in my red bean pot if my husband ain't looking. Okay, I'm digging it. If I can do it, you can do it. Some flour, some yeast. It ain't hard. It ain't rocket science. What's the worst thing that could happen if your loaf didn't turn out the way you wanted it? What, you lost 2.5 cups of flour? A little bit of yeast? Give it a try. And each time you do it, you'll get better and better. So give it a whirl. It's great with chili. Keep things easy. And I'm going to enjoy this tonight. Have a great one.